You knew that I was coming cause you heard my name, but you don't know my game and never felt my pain. Can't read my brain, but you read my lips and got scared when you heard that I was coming with hits. Now don't even trip, be a man instead. Give thanks I'm alive when I should be dead. I'm in the red cause my mind's distorting. People claiming they know me, but they only know a portion. I'ma move mountains and touch the sun. Don't get scared now, you knew this day would come. So hold your bids, all bets are closed. And fuck all you hoes. Cause it's been a long time coming, but I finally broke. Like an egg yolk, I ain't no joke. Like some uncut dope, motherfucking Kid Rock's to blame. Same game, same name, ain't a damn thing changed. No sellout, I ain't no hoe. Fuck the radio, coming from the R-O-M-E-O. Watch me throw like a fist of
What? That's what I'm talking about. I just talking about. Fucking the hoes.
Who's running this shit? Top dog, I'm the CEO. Role model, your motherfucking H-E-R-O. My motto,
be cool. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Atheist Agenda. We're going to do a new show today, Atheist Agenda number 2. We want to thank Kid Rock for starting us off today, and I think I might end with him, or I might end it with something else. I don't know what I'm going to do, but title of the show today, my name is Michael. We are going to talk about God's death toll, since he has quite a large one, in case you didn't know. See, all you Christians that are sitting to yourself saying, you know what? God is great, God is good, God is all forgiving. He's a wonderful, wonderful deity to believe in. You might want to reconsider after you hear the staggering amount of stats that I have for that. And, maybe we can get something going with it. Maybe I can start to change your mind to get away from this Christian and Jewish and Muslim and fucked up bullshit that you call religion. But we'll see. I don't know. Well, starting out, what we want to do here is I'm going to start giving a shout out, and see what's going on. I mean, I know that God has done absolutely nothing. Nothing. Nothing at all. One of the things I want to talk about is that I grew up in private Christian school. Was slated for the seminary, was slated to be a pastor, was a pastor for a couple of years. Have read the Bible more times than I've read anything in my life, which I hate to tell you. If you have read the Bible and you have read it accordingly and you have read it in every way possible, let me tell you something. You start to doubt some shit. You start to fucking doubt some shit. If you really take a good look at just like fucking just Noah's Ark. Shit, what a clusterfuck that is. I mean, a 6-year-old retard can tell you there's something wrong with that fucking story. But that not getting into and going crazy on it, I'm going to start with how many people did God kill in the Bible? Okay, and I'm going to give it my radio voice on now, and sound pompous and arrogant, and yeah, you Christians love me for that shit. I know that. Well, how many people did God kill in the Bible? Well, it's impossible to say for sure, but I can tell you plenty. How many did God drown in the flood or burn to death in Sodom and Gomorrah? How many firstborn Egyptians did he kill? There's no way to count them. No way to count them at all. This list doesn't include those figures, just like an apartment finder probably won't include square footage for all the fucking rooms. The list was originally created by rationalresponders.com, and many thanks to them. Not only that, but I went through it, conferred what I could confer, have read the Bible as many times as I have, and what I learned in college. And we're just going to start right out at it. Number one, let's start out in Genesis 19:26. They're leaving Sodom and Gomorrah. Lot's wife turned around and looked back. Killed her ass. Turned her into salt. Sodium. Na for all you chemistry students. He killed her there, so now he's up to 1. He is up to 1. Thank God. All right. Let's see. Onan for spilling a seed. In other words, Onan was jacking off, minding his own business, not bothering anybody, and God decided he was going to kill him too. That's +2. Let's see. For dancing around naked around Aaron's golden calf, that's in Exodus 32, 27 to 28. He killed 3,000 for that shit. Danced around golden calves. Don't do it. Killed a blasphemer. No fucking reason, evidently, in Leviticus 24, 10 through 23. You guys should love that shit because you just claim, your biggest rant right now is about homosexuals and how a man shall not lie with a man. Right, okay. Well, considering that women talk to fucking snakes and men are made out of fucking ribs, I guess, that makes sense. This is one that I've always really particularly loved, and I wish that I could use this on my whenever I go to work. Numbers 15, 32 through 36. He kills a guy for picking up sticks on the fucking Sabbath because God says you're supposed to be fucking chilling out somewhere, and you didn't. And, and there you go. I'm going to kill you. Now, it is questionable where he sent this guy, because there was heaven and hell at the time. I mean, if he killed him, and then he took him back up to heaven, I guess that's not such a bad trade-off, right? I mean, what? Let's see. So far, God has got a cumulative total, including the man who was picking up sticks on the Sabbath, as 3,000 and... Where are we at now? 3,007. Let's see. Killed 250 people for offering incense. Burned them all. Number 16, 35, 26, and 10. 250 people. Now, I see all you Rastafarian motherfuckers, you've got to put the incense down, because evidently God thinks that's fucking no-no. So don't do that, because that's another 250 people. Let's see. At number 1649, he killed 14,700 people for just fucking complaining. Which means I should have been dead, like, fucking, whenever I was 8. I should have just fucking died at that point, and every second thereforth. Oh, God, let's see. I love this one. For committing whoredom with the daughters of Moab in Numbers 25:9. He managed to kill 24,000 people for that shit. And I need to tell you, wow, that is a heavy price to pay for some ancient piece of ass right there. Well, 24,000 there, so his total is up to 41,000, 41,696. God killed somewhere around 5 people, according to Joshua, because, I love this, because, you can't use this shit today, but anyway. God tells Joshua to stone to death Achan and his family for taking the accursed thing. That's in Joshua 7, 10 through 12. Figure that's somewhere around, 5 people there. God tells Joshua to attack Ai and do what he did to Jericho. Kill everyone. That's Joshua 8, 1 through 25. That's approximately around 12,000 people. God is kicking this shit up. Let's see. God delivered. Now, whenever it says this in the Bible, and I didn't figure out this till I was much older. Whenever it says God delivered the Canaanites and Perizzites, whenever it says God delivered somebody, that means God struck that motherfucker down or killed that motherfucker. That's in Judges 1 to 4. We figured that's somewhere around 10,000 right there. Ehud delivers a message from God. A knife into the king's belly. Judges 3:15 through 22. He killed one guy there. So far he's up to 153,000. I find this is interesting because Judges is exactly what he did. I mean, in the whole book of Judges, all he does is kill a bunch of fucking people. Let's see, God delivered, there's that fucking word again. The Moabites, Judges 3:28 through 29, he killed 10,000 there. I always love this in Judges 14:19. The Spirit of the Lord comes on Samson. See? Remember what I was telling you on the last show? There's a lot of fucking porn in the Bible. You know, it's a good read, let me tell you. The Spirit of the Lord comes on Samson. In retrospect, that was only about 30 people at that time, at 284,005 so far. Now, this one I really like. In Judges 15:14 through 15, the Spirit of the Lord comes mightily on Samson. Sounds to me like a queer ass fucking, but, you know, I mean, he is God, I guess, if he wants to touch his kids. Hey, wait a minute. Maybe this is where the Catholics get it. Huh, I don't know. That's 1,000 there. Now, Samson's God-assisted act of terrorism. This is Judges 16:27 through 30. This is the fact that God gave Samson the strength to kill a bunch of fucking people, which we figure is somewhere in the neighborhood of around, wait for it, 3,000. All right. Let's see. The Lord smote Benjamin and a whole bunch of fucking people there in Judges 20:35 through 37, 25,100. Let's see, he killed a bunch more Benjamites in Judges 20:44 through 46, about 25,000 there. For looking into the ark of the Lord in 1 Samuel 6:19. He just looked into, well, a bunch of people looked in the fucking ark of the Lord. You know, it's really funny how it says this in the Bible, but yet we're still fucking looking for it. Let me tell you something. If you're one of those scientists that are looking for the fucking ark, don't open it. That's 50,070 people he cashed out there. God, I love my cash register, don't you? I use my cash register there, that sound there. I use my cash register as my calculator. Alright. God delivered the Philistines. Remember that word delivered again, that naughty, naughty word. We only got 20 there, so that's not even worth the cash register ring. Samuel, at God's command, hacks Agag to death. 1 Samuel 15:32 through 33. That's only one, though. The Lord smote Nabal in 1 Samuel 25 through 28. It's only one there. David of Bethesda's baby boy. Yes, God kills children because, after all, he loves them, and maybe he just wants them up there with him. Which, you know, honestly, that would be a good thing. You know, I mean, look at it this way. Let's say that you're God, which technically you probably are because, well, now Mormonism is another thing. But wouldn't that be the greatest thing if you're watching your children? You can just bring them home whenever you want. That would be fantastic. Wonderful. Of course, in none of these, they say where he puts anybody, so I don't know what the fuck. God's taken it up. God forces the Midianite soldiers to kill each other in Judges 7:2 through 22, and this deserves a cash register, and this deserves this one. To a grand total of 120,000. Wow. That is epic right there. That's some good work, man. He was working hard that day. Oh, let's see.